Yeah, happy, what'd you call it, Chrissy? Happy spooky before Christmas. Yes, yes, it is no longer Spookums. It is no longer the Spookums. It is now, Christmas, kind of. I guess we have Thanksgiving as well, but in 2021, I don't know if we're still doing that. I don't know if we're still doing it because of, you know, distancing and stuff like that, but I love Christmas. I love Christmas a whole lot. I honestly love it more than Halloween. But I refuse to accept Christmas until Thanksgiving passes, lol. Well, Christmas makes me happier. And you know what? Especially these days, anything that makes me happier, I'll fucking take it. Because we have had a rough go of it these past couple years, and, well, you know. We need to take what we can get, basically. But yeah, hi. Evening. Good evening there. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're safe, happy, healthy, or some combination of those three. Today's gonna be pretty, this is gonna be pretty low-key. I almost kind of want to do these softer sort of streams, during the weekdays. Or at least, like, until I have a breather. I kind of want to do, like, these kinds of streams where I just do whatever and I chat about random shit with everybody on, like, a Monday or something like that. Because with everything that's happening in college right now, I don't have a lot of resources at the moment, or enough energy to spare to make something big and grand during the weekday. Sorry about that, but I am but one person. Food makes me happy too. It sure does. I really enjoy food, Chris. Like the wings I had today, and the papadilla that I had today with it. It was not a good choice of food, but it was a choice. And hopefully I'll be able to outwork it tomorrow at the gym. Hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. How are you doing, my man? Let me get a projector up here. But yeah. Again, this is gonna be kind of, sort of a chill stream. Frankly, I kind of wanted to, do something else. A belated Halloween celebration, if you will, with Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. The PC version. But for some reason, the copy that I have is not working right now because my PC detects it as malware when it really fucking isn't. It really is not malware. It is a very good indie game, at least I heard it is. And I want to play it tonight. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. And I want to play it tonight, but we're not doing that because Windows Defender is just trying to protect me, even though it's doing a bad job at it right now. I can't get it to run. So we're doing this tonight. We're gonna chat about whatever the hell comes to our minds. Papadillas are okay if you get the right one. Papadillas are in general just okay. Like, there's the Philly cheesesteak one. The Philly cheesesteak one is, I mean, it is what it says on the tin, but frankly, I don't feel like I've had an actual Philly cheesesteak in my whole life, or really anything even close to that. I feel like I would actually have to go to Philadelphia. But I'm not gonna drive 5 hours just to get a sandwich, alright? You can't make me do it. I like the barbecue chicken one. Barbecue chicken is, like, surprisingly good for pizza. Your PC is being the overprotective parent that views anything as a threat. Hey! What are you doing over there? Playing D&D, Mom. She picks it up and chucks it out the window. No! No more of this! Wait, that was like the 70s. Well, never mind. What do parents find demonic these days? I mean, do parents find anything satanic these days? I mean, I guess if you talk to certain groups, they would find They would find something. So, Gigi, what did you think of the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack? I think it's shit. I mean, I'm not gonna mince words. I think it's shit, which is why I don't have it. Which is why we're playing the Super Nintendo today instead of N64 or Genesis. Yeah. Castlevania 4? No. No, we're not doing Castlevania 4 because that is not included here. Maybe they find worshipping Satan satanic. Very on the nose, Ashley. Very on the nose indeed. I keep thinking that gum is gonna help me focus, but I don't think it is. I think it's just slurring my speech. But no, there's some inclusions on this app that are just really weird. They're just really weird, and I want to play them. Well, I'll upgrade to the expansion pass when we get a better Nintendo 64 library. Well, you're probably going to be waiting a long time for that, because Nintendo will probably... they'll probably, just like for the NES and Super Nintendo, drip feed these games out to us. Frankly, if I were to get it now, if I were to buy into this right now, I would want to get a, I would want to get a family plan with it, and just, like, split the cost with friends. Oh, the Rumble Pack? I heard that there were, like, troubles with the Rumble Pack on the N64 games. Like, for some of them, they just won't show up. Oh, the memory pack. Yeah, the memory pack. For some of them, they just won't show up. And that's a shame, because without the Rumble Pack, it renders a couple of the games somewhat unplayable. So this is called Prehistoric Man. I know, Sam, all our food is gone. This is a disaster. Winter is nearly here. Yeah, it is. And we have no food in our store. We must find enough bones to buy all the food we will need to survive the winter. So there are other cavemen that have food and they're just stockpiling it. I've been thinking of a legend older than the oldest tribe that might save us. Yeah, Pokemon Stadium would be fun. It tells of a okay. I just want to play the Vidicums this evening. That's all I want to play. Sam, before we start our quest, I think we should give you a little training. We will help you with advice while you travel to the ancient bridges. First, you will need to know how to run like a dog. What? Then you will be able to run faster. To do this, push up on the D-pad or hold down the Y button while moving left or right. Up on the D-pad? Oh, golly gracious. That's a well-known fact. Egg OS will only run 4 megabytes of RAM. It's made for the masses. For what masses? Fucking 2006 masses? Running like a dog, only the most essential for survival. Having run be up on the D-pad and then moving left or right is certainly a choice. Let's try and get you acting more like a real hunter, shall we? To jump higher. Yes, okay. You can't bounce on spiders or tortoises, but you can ride on them instead. Okay, tortoises I get, but spiders? It's pretty fucked up that the currency here is just bones. I'm getting the Animal Crossing expansion. That's available, like, without the expansion, right? Rather, that's available without the, Nintendo Switch Online thing, right? Yep, okay. I mean, I might. I mean, I enjoy Animal Crossing. I'm not sure if I enjoy it enough to buy the expansion. Because, because, I haven't touched my village, between you and me, I haven't touched my village in, like, 2 years. So, rather, I haven't touched my village in, like, a year and a half. So, I'm pretty sure that my, rhino friend, Meringue, and the wasabi squid, I believe, both of them are pretty upset with me. Them along with Pinky. I'm very upset over the prospect of Pinky being missed. I haven't touched my village. Sounds like a double entendre. I mean, you can do that. Also, hi Cartoon Z on YouTube. Alright, Sam. How you doing with that club I made I made for your journey? Listen, if any enemies attack you, they'll take one of your hearts. Cool. Don't let them get away with it. Use one of my lovely weapons on them. It is November, my dudes. It sure is. The whole village probably forgot about you. I don't like that prospect. I didn't forget about them. Why would they forget about me? What's this shout button? What? My lad literally just did the fucking Tom and Jerry scream. I didn't think I would ever hear that anywhere, in any context. Tom and Jerry had ass, yeah. That is literally just what it is. It isn't even like, oh, it just sounds a bit like it. No, it is just the Tom and Jerry scream on this fucking dude. But you need to wait for your shout meter to build up. Oh. Need to plug my thing in here in a bit. But no, hey guys. Did you see who was voicing Garfield in the new... I think it's a movie coming out? Have you seen who's voicing, the lovable, marsupial? It's none other than Mario himself. It's none other than the man, the myth, the legend. Chris Pratt. I'm not kidding you. I'm not even joking, there's proof. It is not hard to find it right now. What kept you, kid? I've been waiting for you here for ages. See this strange animal here sleeping by this bush? That's called a Restarta? What? Andy Dwyer. No! No, Christy. Fuck! No. No. Wake him up and he'll bring you back to where he is wherever you have an accident. Oh, that's... Why do you need to explain checkpoints to me? Oh boy. Oh Sam, you're such a hero going on this quest for our village. But you must be careful, don't be too brave or do anything too dangerous. Always check around you by holding the look button down while moving the control pad. Andy Dwyer is Chris Pratt. Is it? Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hello and what on God's green... Hi, Ant. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I need to check this. Also drink G Fuel. Andy Dwyer. Oh, Parks and Recreation. Duh. Okay. I've not seen any of, like, the sitcoms that people actually like in full. I can tell you pretty much any episode of The Big Bang Theory because my mom always had that on, and I just absorbed it in passing. But if you told me... Sorry, but if you told me, hey... Name 5 characters from The Office, American version or British version, I wouldn't be able to do it. There's Steve Carell, and then there's like 9 other people. That's my knowledge. I need to watch The Office, though. I need to watch all these shows. There's just so much stuff that came out before my time that people even my age know about and can talk about by name. I'm perpetually out of the loop, everyone. I'm perpetually out of the loop. But yeah, Chris Pratt is not only voicing Mario, but he's also voicing Garfield. Frankly, I don't know which one is a poor casting choice. Like, here's the thing. Garfield kind of also exists in the same vein as Mario, in where there is a voice for him. And that one person's voice has kind of been solidified as, okay, that is the voice of Garfield. In case you don't know, the person I'm talking about is Lorenzo Music, who actually voiced Garfield in a lot of the TV specials and the Garfield and Friends TV show way back then. He's sadly no longer with us, but that's the voice that I think most people kind of recognize Garfield as. And he's a bit hard to sort of replace. It's because you dedicated so much of your time to watching wrestling. I still do, yeah. I can't tell you about Parks and Recreation, but I can talk your ear off about Dante Martin. Lorenzo Music sure sounds like Bill Murray. There's a certain sort of inflection there that I don't really think a lot of people can sort of recapture. Some live near here, go and find one, and I will meet you at Cloud Canyon. This is very mediocre, in case you can't tell. This is certainly a platformer that you can play on your SNES. But yeah, frankly, I don't know which casting choice is worse. Although I will say, if you do this, I will pay you 1 rock. Do what? Hold on. Okay. I'll do it. Fuck. Well. When Chris Pratt was voicing Andy Dwyer back in his glory days, Sting was gliding down from ceilings with a bat. Is it really that long ago? I'm not gonna play that anymore. I'm not going to. You can't make me. Okay, so where's the hamburger coming from in Cro-Magnon times? I mean, he's prehistoric man. He's prehistoric man. He's a man who's prehistoric. He can do anything. But no. Part of me is kind of curious as to hearing a Chris Pratt, Garfield voice. I'm really not sure if he has the baritone to pull it off. Because, Garfield's voice is very bassy. Or at least I feel like it should have a lot of bass in it. Alright, since it was made by Japanese people, they think the Westerners are caveman. Oh, hot take. I mean, a lot of people think that King Dedede is a penguin, but he's actually an eagle. Because, you know, Americans are fat. My self-esteem isn't diminished at all. Okay, what is this? Spanky's Quest by Natsume. Oh boy. This reminds me of something, but I can't put my finger on it. I really can't. It looks like a magazine cover of some kind. It's like how they changed Maya and Phoenix Wright to liking hamburgers. Is that something that they did? Did somewhere along the way she just find a love for hamburgers? Monkey. In the original, she loves ramen. Oh! So basically in the West, they basically changed her love for one food to another. I'm not sure which one is the worst one to have a love of. Because ramen, I mean, I talked about it on stream before, but ramen is basically just salt and carbs. You will get your entire daily value of that from just a bag of ramen. I mean, how about this monkey here? Do you think he likes ramen? Do you think that Spanky here likes ramen? I mean, they're both pretty bad. I know that. But also, along with that, hamburgers not only have... they not only have sodium and carbs, but they also have a lot of saturated fats in them. Especially if you're getting them in fast food joints. It can actually be made healthily, but it kind of destroys their point. I mean... I think it depends on, like, what you put in it, like the spices and whatnot. Like, if you're just having the ramen in the broth, that's shit. It is stinky. Oh boy. Look. High-class hamburgers actually are not bad for you. That is true. Okay, so, what can I... What I'm getting from this is that it seems to be a puzzle game of sorts. Okay, I think I understand what you need to do. I found out what you have to do, everyone. Give me the key. Key! Ah! Let me have the key. Man, I want to strangle this game already. Man, Nintendo. You'll give us this, but not Mario RPG? Oh, man. I mean, this is Spanky's Quest. It is what it says on the tin. What the fuck? Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that you throw out the balls, and then while they're in the air, you press A again to make them turn into sports balls. That is what I'm getting from this. I want to spank him and not in the good way. To be fair, I think that this sprite art is pretty cute. But wow. Gosh, Nintendo. Super Monkey Ball, this is not. It isn't even the same freaking gameplay as Monkey Ball. Like, we literally just got done playing Monkey Ball a couple nights ago. But no, I also am, funnily enough, with Pratt being chosen to voice Garfield, I also took a bit of time to sort of look into how Nickelodeon is sort of utilizing Garfield now that Viacom owns him. Because in case you didn't know, Jim Davis actually sold actually sold the IP rights to Viacom, who owns Nickelodeon. I think that Jim is still involved in a lot of the merchandising. But in terms of like creating like a Garfield content, I'm saying it like Garfield is like an internet influencer. In terms of like making Garfield. Hey, hold on. The boy was being naughty. I think Jim still gives a lot like of the money from the sale of Garfield merch and stuff like that, but in terms of like making like shows and movies and stuff like that, aside from like the comic, I think that's I think he's not really too much in charge of that anymore. Those royalties would keep him rich for the rest of his life. He probably was rich for the rest of his life prior to selling off the IP. I mean, even though Garfield isn't like the first thing you think of in terms of like big media stuff, I would still kind of call Garfield like a multimedia sort of powerhouse in a sense. In terms of like funny comic strips, I would say that he's probably the most recognizable. So, aside from maybe Calvin and Hobbes and the Peanuts. Although a lot of people I would probably think, they think of the Peanuts more in terms of like TV specials and movies and stuff like that over the comic strips. But yeah, like either Garfield or Calvin and Hobbes. Probably Garfield just by sheer force. Just by sheer force of, this shit's still going. You know? Purely by the force of, man, this is still going. US Acres, try and guess where that came from without looking it up. I do know where it came from. It was a spin-off comic that was actually adapted into the Garfield and Friends TV show as the B stories. I surprisingly know what US Acres is, so... And it didn't really last either, so yeah. I think that Jim like killed it off after like after like a few years on the panels. How can you be under 40 and know that? Because I read a lot of Garfield as a kid. Funniest shit I've ever seen. How can I be under 40 and know that? Well, there used to be a channel called Garf Gab. They reviewed the Garfield and Friends TV show. Granted, I already knew about US Acres in passing beforehand. But that's where I was... Sorry, but that is where I was reminded of it again. And apparently a lot of people didn't like it because, funnily enough, US Acres' stint on Garfield and Friends lasted longer than the comic strip did. Well, that's something. What the face? What is that face? Make that an emote. This is an emote right here. US Acres was the Futurama to The Simpsons. Except people liked Futurama, right? I mean, people liked Futurama, yeah? It would be the Futurama to The Simpsons if Futurama wasn't liked. Or good. Need water. I'm saving this right here. This needs to be an emote. Marking that. People who watch Futurama like it. Well, there you go. I mean, you know, that makes sense. Normally you don't like something if you haven't seen it before, right? Yeah, this isn't all that great. Outie, man. We're outie. I enjoy spending a lot of my time online complaining about things I haven't seen or played. But nobody watched it, really. Did they? I mean, like, obviously The Simpsons is more popular. But I thought that Futurama was, sorry, I thought that Futurama was relatively well received and people liked it. What's its face? Oh, what? Also, we have Ant, we have Mefitch, we have Mech, and we also have Ashley of the Galaxy in the chat. Hopefully you all are well. Hopefully you all are healthy, safe, sound, and happy. What's this? The ignition factor? The Jellicoe cat. I gotta say, I love the cover art of this game. It's something alright. Whoa. Licensed by Nintendo. Okay, people, let's save some lives. For the title screen, I thought it'd be a Contra spinoff. I mean, it kind of looks like that. Let's see what it is. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. The Bradshaw steel mill is on fire. Some workers are still trapped inside. In 8 minutes, the factory will no longer be safe. Rescue at least 5 people and get out fast. If you carry too many items, you won't be able to run or kick. You can identify which color a door is by the marks on either side of the door. This. Oh no, it's the video game version of Backdraft. Oh boy. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use 2 items with the same icon at a time. Okay. After you have selected, push OK. Fire extinguisher. So is this like a fire rescue game? Like, what is this? I'm actually curious. I want to see what this is all about. Oxygen tank and mask. I mean, you gotta have one of those, right? Rope. Bombs. You want it? Always get the mask. Great! I'll grab my stuff. Won't be able to run or kick, but I can carry this. Hold on. I won't be able to run or kick, but I can carry this? They can shoot fireballs and they explode. They should have the Contra guys on this. They can shoot fireballs and they explode. Well, you don't know. Maybe they will be able to. Maybe we'll be able to, no. Wait, I already had a fire extinguisher? Are you kidding me? Oh no, he's CDI. I mean, I had to grab my stuff, alright? I'll grab my stuff! Hurry up! Oh, fuck. There's some music. He won't be able to run or kick? Nah, he ain't built for this job. He really isn't. He really is not built for this. I have to grab my stuff and go after Ganon! What the fuck? What is going on here? Are you guys seeing this? Also, why is there no music? This is actually kind of scary. What the fuck? Oh my god, he's sauntering through a burning building. Yeah, exactly. What is happening? Don't fall into the molten iron. Whoa! Man just walking through fire. Yeah, exactly. He is the picture of meleehood. Urgent message. Keep your eyes open for any items you can save. Hurry up! I have 8 minutes. Just let me save some people, alright? Jesus Christ. Warning. Area unsafe. Entry denied. Area unsafe. Entry denied. Oh, now I can actually fight fires? What a concept. This is running in an old point-and-click adventure game. Wait. Am I out of fire extinguisher now? Oh, wait. I have to wait for it to reload, it looks like. So it seems you have a total number of fire extinguisher that you can use before you have to stop and let it do its thing again. This is actually kind of cool. You need any more equipment? No, I'm good. I mean, you could be helping me flame this out, you know? You could be helping me, you know, put out the fucking fires that we're supposed to be fighting. But instead you're just like, I'll let the rookie do it. I'll let the... My dude is literally dying in a fire over here, and they're just like, it's fine. Another day on the job. I kick down the door. Little recharging fire extinguisher. Got one of those, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you don't have one, they better fire this dude. That is fucking awesome, Mech. Good job. He's like the stuntman who runs around on fire and then is fine. This is fine. So we're supposed to be saving people, right? So where are the people to save? Can I save people? And the whole point is to save people, right? So why aren't we saving them? Do I have to go over here? Why does it, like, jerk between these points? This makes no sense. Holy fuck. Okay. Cool. Thanks. You see, this is why I'm not really why I'm a government worker, alright? I mean, at this point, it's to save yourself. They sent you into Eggman's molten iron factory to save the assets. The assets being not the people, but the precious technology that will then be outsourced into other countries. I went completely backwards. Okay, I lied. I made another Eggman jokes. I see that. So I'm probably gonna get fired over this. And this is like my first day on the job. And then they're throwing me into a fucking factory fire on my first day here. What a joke. Oh my god. Mein Gott. Meanwhile, the place is going up in smoke and I can do nothing about it. Eggman just has a factory for molten iron. What the... Oh my goodness. So we need to put the fire out, I think. I think that's part of the goal. Because I'm seeing a fire percentage up there. And I'd imagine that's... And I'd imagine that you have to put out the fire. That's like part of the point. Urgent message. The what? Man, you went through that dialogue really quickly. Oh, fuck. Better hope you have insurance. I better hope I have a lawyer. Because I don't feel like I'm getting out of this without some of those repercussions. Of which, why are non-combustible things burning? Yeah, why is there... I don't feel like we fucking addressed that. Why is there a fire raging on a metal floor? Ah, yes, the combustible iron. This is really strange, though. Like, I'm literally putting out the fire in total silence. It's just like being a real firefighter. Except there's no screaming. Building will be destroyed in 2 minutes. Get out now. This is a place built to hold molten iron. Okay, I'm getting out. I'm fucking out of here, man. I guess I'm not. Okay, where do I go? Just gonna hurry out. Run like I mean it. We lost contact with Chris. Find out if he's okay. I legitimately do not know what I'm doing here. I'm just fucking out of here, man. This is a lost cause. I'm gonna go and become a doctor or something. I don't need this. Hurry up! Fine. Peace. This game should be named Fail Fighters. Good job. We'll take over for... Good job! You did a good job, but you didn't complete your mission. Try... No thanks. I don't think I want to do that again. No thanks. Okay, chat. We've done Spanky's quest. We've done Prehistoric Man. We've done Ignition Factor. What are we playing next? Valis. Oh, that's good. Valis? Super Valis 4. Like, are you thinking about Valis 1 or Super Valis 4? Because that's what I'm looking at right now. That's what I'm looking at this moment in time. But no, I was talking about Garfield earlier. With the news of Chris Pratt being in the movie, or the cartoon or whatever they're making, I actually went onto Nickelodeon's website to see what they've been doing with him. And, they basically have a series of, like, 2 to 3 minute shorts where he basically goes through Looney Tunes antics of sorts. Which is about what I was expecting. I mean, you take something that's basically on the same level of iconic as, like, Looney Tunes or something like that. Because I'll call Garfield on the same sort of level. At least when it comes to, like, comics and stuff like that. At least until you put him in, like, something a bit more substantial, that's probably the best thing to do. Even if it doesn't really fit him that much. Never played Super Valis 4, but it might be good. Alright, well, we'll try it. We'll give it a shot. Hold on a second. I'll be back in a sec. forget that as the weather grows colder, the air gets drier. So now I'm getting like onset bloody noses. Sucks ass. But what can you do? I guess take nose spray, moisten up the inside. Yeah. What is this? What is this thing? Super Valis 4. Okay. But no, I also because back in hold on. At the end of the century, the reddish moon symbolizing the evil spirit world rises to the sky. Oh boy. The followers of the evil spirit are resurrected with the rising of the moon. Noel Gallagher, king of the evil spirit's forces, bellows, "We will destroy the dream world first and then eliminate all who are not part of..." Okay. Yuko Aso, goddess of celestial Valis, awards the Lena receives the Valis sword to uphold her strength as a Valis warrior. She is the only mighty maiden. The bells toll for battle. Why is it so fast? Why is it so fast? Super Valis 4. Gallagher, king of the watermelons. He has a wonder wall. I hate that. Like, I literally can't tell what I have selected at the moment. Oh, I have it. Wait, I have it selected to hard. Hold on. I didn't realize that the red was select. Because the top text was also red. That confused me a tad. Why is this game quiet? Why are all these games quiet all of a sudden? It makes even less sense for this. Valis Phantasm Soldier, Episode 4, Mighty Maiden. Oh, we're just skipping to the 4th episode, huh? Oh boy. Look at this beautiful maiden. Look at her. Okay. Giving me some Actraiser vibes. But no. I was saying, like, a lot of those, like, old websites, like, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and stuff like that, they used to have, like, all kinds of, like, Flash games and shit like that. And a lot of them are just lost now. If you go onto, like, the games page of Nickelodeon's website, a lot of what they have is basically adverts or links directing to iOS games. Like, all of that stuff, all those Flash games and stuff like that, are just lost to time. There are efforts to keep those sorts of things alive, but they never intended for that. They never intended for stuff like that to be archived. I remember playing those Nickelodeon games. What was your favorite one, Mac? Tell me. Tell me what was. Tell me which one which one sticks out in your mind the most. For me, it's oddly like a Jimmy Neutron baseball game, where like I think it's based off the movie, where like Jimmy, Goddard, and Carl, not Sheen, but Jimmy, Goddard, and Carl play baseball with the aliens in the movie. And that was actually kind of fun. I spent a bit of time on that. But no, it's just... it's really alarming. It's really alarming to sort of think that all that work, all that history can be just gone in an instant. with zero effort given to preserving or making sure that they can still be played, because frankly, a lot of those multimedia like empires like Viacom and Time Warner don't really care much about preservation of their content. Not unless they can make money off of it, which they weren't making money off the Flash games. So, Medieval, wow, I botched that word bad. You sure did. I remember playing the SpongeBob Medieval game the most. Which one was that? What did you do in that? Too bad, because there's a Flash extension for Chrome and Edge. It is too bad. Because even if you have those extensions, it's not like you're going to be able to play those games. Billy Boomerang Cutter. Okay. Yeah, this makes me think of, like, ActRaiser or something like that. I'm getting my ass kicked, though. Fuck. Oh, you have a little meter there, for, like, the boss. Oh, fuck. Ow. You have to charge your Seahorse unit with it. This was originally an early CD game, and loses a lot of the 90s animation CD music due to this being on cartridge. Yeah. You have to charge your Seahorse unit with the opponent. It was basic, but I enjoyed it for a while. Okay, I think... You know what? If I was a bit more focused, I might be able to enjoy that. Also, hi, Jared. That was probably one of the better ones I played, though. It's at least better than Mr. Prehistoric Man. Not preserving old content unless you're making money off of it. Hi, Nintendo. I loved ActRaiser Renaissance. I've actually never played ActRaiser. I've seen it being played, but I've never played it myself. Let's try Doomsday Warrior. This guy looks like he has a lot of testosterone. Oh boy, oh shit. Whoa! Whoa! Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at all of these iconic Nintendo games. Yeah, right? Like, Doomsday Warrior on the SNES. Let's do easy game. Why not? What password? Wait. Oh no. Is this a fighting game? Okay, chat. Who are we playing as? Personally, I'm leaning towards ICP member right here. Impressing with the Mode 7. Yeah, that was Mode 7 at work right there. I'm leaning towards Mr. ICP over here. Let's see. This is Spirit Productions, dragon character. This is new form. You know what, I'll play as the character that sounds like a medicine you'd take. Rival selection. Oh no, this is a fighting game. Amon, why not? Oh, this is a fighting game. Oh no. I can already... They could do crappy zoom and rotation. Amazing. Yeah. Enjoy it now. Oh boy, okay. So... Rooting for you to win. Thanks. I appreciate that. What the fuck? Play Silver Surfer. I am. Look at him. Oh, fuck. What is happening? If I can bet my stream bets on the outcome, I would root for you. Okay, you know what? You just put the idea into my head. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put bits on this. Will I beat ICP member? Yay or nay? Bad bet nerd. Hey, Colin, how are you? Oh no. I can do it. Hey, Colin, how are you? ICP Ultimate Warrior looking too. Yeah, exactly. I demand my reverse. I'm playing it upside down, alright? I'll play it upside down just for you. Keep in mind, before you do this, I'm playing it upside down. The poll is open. Okay. So it's an even split. And I'll go normal game too, just to keep it fair. Just keep it fair for all of you that are about to lose on points. I'll be new form again. Where my doubters at? Alright, Ice. Alright, Shaggy 2 Dope, let's do this. Hey, I believe in you. Yeah, but Mecha doesn't. It says so in the fucking chat. Okay. Oh no! Fuck. Okay. Whoa! What is this? What is that? Okay. Okay, I'm beating him. I can see it. I can see it. I feel like I'm beating him. Retro Boosh. I feel like it. I feel like I'm doing it. Guys, I'm doing it. Don't you see? I'm beating him right now. Don't you see it? Get on over here, you bitch. Legion of Doom is taking this one. Don't you see it? I literally I do not have the confidence. What the fuck? I do not have the confidence to do anything other than bro, you're fighting Among Us. Among Us. Okay, so wait. Is that the end of the fight? Yeah, that's the end of the fight. Okay, I didn't do it. I didn't beat the guy. Iki versus flailing arm inflatable tube man. He does kind of look like that, doesn't he? You better give up for your own good. Man, look at these responses. Not me, you just wait and see. I give up. I'm sorry. Check out this fighting AI. Okay. I'm actually gonna quit here. And try it again on the and try it again on the easy difficulty. He was kind of sus. You puss ass. Look, I already did the thing, alright? I already did the, I did the bet, alright? I gave the people what they want, okay? Maybe consider subscribing. Because I'm just that good. It's fine if you don't. It's okay. I know that people need to save money these days. It's okay. I love it. I'll be furry. Why not? Wait, no. I need to play as my main. New form? Man, dude. I need to beat Shaggy 2 Dope at least once, alright? At least one time. 15 whole points, baby! Okay. We need to try it again. We're doing this again. Okay? We are doing this one more time. Will I beat ICP member on easy? With reverse. All of these totally relatable fighters. How can one choose? I personally relate to New Form on a spiritual level. I should have retro had Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo on it. What, this? That just makes me think of how... Oh, wait, hold on. Everyone get your votes in, quickly. Alright, let's do it. I too wish I could be a... I think it's a pile of goo. Honestly, it's hard to tell. Sorry, Logan, gotta make a quick profit. I understand. How can one play this? Flaming R Inflatable Tube Man versus Bane. What the fuck? No! No! Reform was played by Robert Patrick. Okay, well, you know, not everything in life needs to be won, okay? I got a bit of health back from that. Fuck. Bro, why does homie look like Squidward? He does look like Squidward. Okay. Okay, Mech. You won again. As it turns out, it's hard to play with an upside-down controller. Alright? I'm actually gonna try it again with an upright controller. I need to beat this. You're the hype man for early Bailey? I'm glad you know that. New form, SpongeBob. SpongeBob, keep it down. I'm practicing my elbow. Your elbow, Squidward? No. My elbow. We had to relate all these fighters to wrestlers. Okay. Okay, so obviously this guy is one of the ultimate... Either is one of the, Road Warriors. Probably Animal. Okay, so... Amon looks like Bane. What are those special moves? Like, actually, what are they? Well, I found a quarter circle motion here. Okay. He's Among Us? He's Among Us? He's Among Us! He is Among Us. I ought to time you out for that, actually. But I'm not going to. This is Glacier. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I looked up that move. It's called the Anus Smash. Sledge? What women wrestler throughout the ages has had a hairdo like this? That makes him kinda sus. None. Yeah, exactly. No female wrestler throughout the ages has had a hairdo like this. Bull Nakano, probably? That's a big stretch. Sledge looks like Goku. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of modeled it off of him somewhat. But he's not a wrestler. Also gotta go. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Ant. Thank you for stopping by. Alundra Blaze? Yeah, I can see Alundra Blaze. Like, this would be if she took her Medusa name in WCW 2 literal. Because I'm uncreative, Mr. Fuji. And what about this guy? What about Sledge? What's Sledge? Lump looks like my uncle. Oh, I just see Plump. Get it? Because he is larger than the average person. Of course. Of course! So we have 9 viewers in chat right now. Thank you all for stopping by this evening. Y'all have been great. Slay! The rated R! Okay. Mr. Fuji? Yeah. Daisy looks like someone from old Greek mythology. I saw it, man. You don't have to repeat it. In fact, I would prefer you don't. That's against my policy. What next? Damn, how many... I forget that that's what the bot does sometimes. Sorry, I had to drink some water. I mean, these are all the games that come with the, a Nintendo Online sub thing. So, yeah. I find it weird that Breath of Fire 1 and 2 were developed by Square and Capcom, respectively. I just find that really odd. Hey, Punk. Hey, Punk, are you tough enough? Master the moves. I need this. I need this in my life. This guy right here. This fucking guy. This is All Might. But shit. Oh, some are good. Yeah, a couple of them are fine. Well, a lot of them have just been kind of mediocre so far. In some alternate universe, the cover says, "Hey, bitch! Are you tough enough?" Yeah, Demon Crest isn't bad, but Demon Crest is also already kind of beloved. That's sort of up there in the echelon of, like, good Super Nintendo games that people know about. Who remembers a basketball game where you could pinch the players to get the ball? Not me. Was that a thing? Punch the players to get the ball. Again, not me. Looks like cover art done by Jim Lee. Maybe they outsourced it to him. Okay, another fighting game. Tough enough. Oh, what? Streets of Rage looking ass. The second dude in the background looks like Thanos. Kinda, yeah. NBA Jam. Yeah, probably. Zazie? CO? Kotono. Vance. Such memorable characters. Oh, so you have a cast here to pick from, and then you have an alternate cast of characters you can fight. Beans. Beans is the one we're fighting. No question about it. We fighting on Tatooine? Like, what is this right here? What exactly is this that we're fighting on? Oh my god. Whoa! Okay, whoa. Okay. What is this snagging in the gameplay? Why is it snagging anytime a move connects? That is shit. That is actual dog shit. I'm not even a fighting game player, and I feel like that doesn't fly. Beans could be Junkrat's dad. He does kind of look like it, doesn't he? I do not like this at all. I am not a fan of this. Oh, fuck. You can't keep combos going. You mash the button and it feels like random things just happen. Beans sounds like a Double Dragon mook. It really does. Like, you could put this guy in Streets of Rage right now, and he would be a normal enemy, and you wouldn't question it. Beans looks like he took the 60s way too... He took the 60s way too hard. A little bit. He does kind of look like someone that's in a midlife crisis. Oh my god. Stop punching the... Man. What? No. No, 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 no. No more of that. No more. No, thank you. I don't like that. Laugh all you want, beans. This guy's eating beans. Replays for the highlight reel. That, wow. Ah yes, to show your friends in 1990 whatever. I'm curious. Is this Mario Picross right here? Beans was glad to get off the Streets of Rage. I think this is Mario Picross. That's fine. I've actually never played Picross, so this will be interesting. At least I think. Oh boy. This will be interesting. I can't understand anything, so this will be interesting. Oh, that's just an explanation. Psycho Dream has great cover art. I suspect it sucks. It looks like a Japanese exclusive game. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to figure this one out, so we're just gonna go for this. Yeah, this is either a Japanese or European exclusive. Riot? As in Riot Games? Oh my goodness. Whoa. Look at that screen tear. Are you seeing this screen tear right now? How does a Mario game in Japanese work on a USA system? It's a digital file, dude. It is a digital file. I'm not playing this off a cart. Plus, the Switch is not region locked anyways, so even if I did have a physical thing from Japan, it would play. So yeah. Look at this screen tearing though, that is ugly. Ryo? Or Maria? Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. What? So we're playing as a blind guy. No, I think we're just playing something really strange. What? Okay, so first thoughts. I feel like that this game might have a problem of having environments that are hard to sort of distinguish from the foreground and the background. That's stuff you have to dodge, huh? You gotta dodge that shit, huh? The city, though. Also, probably doesn't help that I'm playing at like 30 FPS instead of 60. I'd imagine that this also plays a bit better. Plus, they're both NTSC, yeah. Gotta imagine that this is meant to be Tokyo. I mean, this is a Japanese game, so... This shit reminds me of Super Star Wars. Where, like, it just has anything. Anything that's even coming out from the sides can kill you. And then you have enemies that won't leave you alone. Oh my god. Let's actually try this a bit more seriously. I want to try to give this a bit more of a benefit here. Because I will admit that I just kind of walked through that. Let's see. I'm just completely cut off for a brief minute there. Back now. Welcome back, Mick. Thanks for coming back. Looks like Jameson who beat the shit out of someone on the side of a mountain. What, Omni-Man? First off, Omni-Man is not Japanese. He's part of a fascist alien regime that is not Japanese, but of their own. Although he is based off of Western sort of tendencies. Where's the water? Right here. Don't you see it? Don't you see it moving by in the clouds? But second off, I actually did watch like a couple of clips of Invincible like offhand for the stream. And I finally have context to that mountain scene. I finally have context aside from the memes. I need to watch Invincible, though. I think I would really like it. Fuck. I want to kill the things. Please. Can I kill this guy here, though? Can I please? Without water bubbles. Game. No water. I mean, this will get us solid 8 out of 10. It'll get us solid at least 8 out of 10 on IGN. If it keeps us up. Whoa! Oh my god. Have a swirly durly now? Wow. I never would have thought it. Okay. IGN doesn't like their H2O. No, they don't. Invincible is also one of those shows I keep meaning to get into, but I never will. It really feels like something I'd enjoy. Okay, anyways. Super Baseball Simulator. No. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that one. No siree. Okay, so, we'll do a couple more. What time is it? 10:22. Alright, alright. We'll do a few more of these. I feel like this is some kind of pro-environmental game that was suppressed by Eggman back in the day. It was kept under his thumb. Yes. F-Zero is always a good one. We'll play a little bit of that after one more of these. What is Operation Logic Bomb? The ultimate search and destroy. I actually tried this Natsume Championship Wrestling a little bit ago. So, and I want to try to do it again. So we're gonna try to come to grips with it this time. I don't feel like that this is supposed to be the emulation. Because this logo cutoff looks really ugly. Championship tournament. Sure, why not? Easy. Easy. That is Edward Guerrero. Why do all these guys look like they have, like, 2 chins? This is really weird. Viper? Phantom? Big Ape? Spike? Python? Asteroid looks like Frank West. A little bit. Imagine the other. No, I told you not to do that. Python looks like... He looks like, let's say Owen Hart. He looks like Owen Hart if Owen Hart's face was a bit more rounded. If anything, he looks a bit more like Ric Flair. They all look like the last known photo pictures. They do, yeah. They look like missing people. That's Lex Luger. That's Mr. Perfect. Fangs looks like Rick Rude. Phantom is the Junkyard Dog. I imagine a lot of these are modeled off of, like, real-life wrestlers at the time. It's like a combination of Trump and Dusty Rhodes. You should scrub your mouth out with soap after putting those two in the same sentence together. Also, in true wrestling fashion at the time, not a single one of these guys is under 240 pounds. A King Bruto is Psycho Sid. Let's see it. There's King Bruto. No, I said that this guy was Mr. Perfect. Alright, let's try it. Hey, I said no racism in my chat. Stand by that. Let's see this. I can't even throw a punch. I cannot throw a punch with this bullshit. Like, literally, this is easy, and this guy is just having his way with me. How do I do a grapple? Do I do anything with this bullshit? This guy is just working me over like there's no tomorrow. The Natsume ref is dirty. Yeah, exactly. He's going into business for himself. I literally don't even know how to do like a grapple or anything like that. It is just... ouch. Whatever. Okay. The Junkyard Dog won, I suppose. Mr. Dirty Dog won. I had to admit that he has become a good wrestler. Has he? I mean, he surely must have, if I failed on such a quantifiable measure. Okay, these taunts are absurd. They really were. I'm gonna go ahead and play something I like here, real fast. I need to watch that taste. That game is absolutely absurd. Is what it is. You, even on the easiest difficulty, you were given 0 time to breathe. Oh, okay, there. There's never been a sequel to This Is a Crime. There are sequels, but 2 of them. There hasn't been a new one ever since the GameCube. So... I know that Nintendo likes to sort of... Well, not necessarily these days. These days they play it safe almost to a fault. But usually Nintendo likes to sort of subvert things with their series. But I feel like this is really one of those cases where it's like you wouldn't even have to subvert anything. Just literally do this again. And bam, you're golden. Instant money, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure how well received an F-Zero game would be in 2021. It was just meant to showcase Mode 7, but it's so good. Well, it does do its job, I will say that. this is so refreshing. The 3.58 megahertz processor is probably struggling. It sure is. The very same processor that powers the Switch. Evidently. Because this isn't being... Because the hardware isn't being emulated, it's playing natively. Is that right? 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 Well, if this is perfect emulation. Well, given what we know from the N64, from the N64 games on Switch, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how close to perfect this is. I think that the jury's out on that one. Yo, Logan. Oh, hey, Judd. How you doing? But yeah, after this, I'm gonna try to learn a bit about Metroid, because I have Metroid Dread, and I would like to play it with the backstory in mind, because because it is a continuation of Fusion, so get that knowledge in there, you could say. I'm doing well. It is good to hear that you are safe and sound. I'm just trudging through the, I'm trudging through the work week, as you could say. My car is currently getting an oil change and general maintenance. So, I'm without a vehicle, but thankfully my dad is helping me get places tomorrow. No, we played a lot. Wait, your work week starts on Sunday? No, it doesn't. My work week starts on Mondays. Although with how much I put on the table for myself, my work weeks may as well start on Sundays. Because if I'm not doing college work, if I'm not doing a stream, or if I'm not doing my internship, I'm doing something else. Usually I'm cleaning, usually I'm working out. Trying to get myself in shape to start training. Mine has already started. Sorry, mine has already started, and I have the Sunday blues as well. Ah, get in there! Well, we can be weekday grouches together, then. We can be weekday grouches together. So I've been working on a transition screen for you. For some reason, I can't get the audio to work on CSP. Do you have a version of it complete? Because I wouldn't mind just seeing the, the audio-free version. Wait, this is a Tuesday. What am I saying? Yeah, like in your time zone, it's a Tuesday, but for me, it's Monday night. I probably won't be back until like Thursday though, because I'm trying to give myself enough time during the week to sort of just focus on college work without putting myself under too much stress. Which that can be really hard because I often put too much expectations on myself. It's a problem I've been having for years now. I feel like I have to constantly be doing something. that they're doing multiple things at once, you know? But there's really nothing wrong with just saying, hey, you know what? I need to focus on this. Not the rules, so I'm sorry for my rude behavior. It's fine, man. Just try to watch yourself, alright? Yeah, I'm trying not to be mean here, you know? I'm just trying to create like an environment where everyone can feel comfortable, you know? And obviously I can't speak for those communities, but if I were in that position, I'd probably raise an eyebrow, is all I'm saying. So these race tracks are super trippy. They really are, yeah. But that's mode 7 for you. F-Zero on the SNES is really trippy. Not helped by the fact that like a lot of these tracks are also entirely flat. In fact, all of them are entirely flat, save for a few ramps. Give me this! I want this so badly. Isn't that its weird charm? It is, yeah. Yeah, it is. It really, really is. Base my schedule around gym days, not work days. I can't dude, I would love to base it around gym days because I've said on stream time and time again that I wanna get physically fit to hopefully start training to wrestle within the next 5 years. But as a college student who has a lot on his plate, that feels almost impossible to accomplish on any given week. How much can a geeky bench press? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I have done mostly machines for the entire time that I've been at the gym so far. Also, yeah, these do look like movie theater lights of sorts. I'll give you a suplex. Take me to Suplex City, why don't you? Suplex City. I can bench press 180 pounds. That's more than I can at this moment. I'll admit that my biceps are the weakest part of my build at the moment. I'm very weak in my biceps. And it is by a considerable amount too, because my triceps are able to lift quite a considerable amount. At least at this stage. For not being in the gym for years, I'm able to still lift over 100 pounds in areas like my tricep and my shoulder areas. Whereas with my biceps, I can't even get to 100 right now. I can't even get to 100 on my bicep area. That's something that'll need to change. But what needs to change even more is my flexibility. Because, like, I've been, like, doing stretches after my workouts to sort of loosen my muscles up a bit more after they've been tight and put under pressure. And I've learned from my leg stretches that I'm about as flexible as a tree. So, yeah. I've learned that I'm about as flexible as a tree. And most modern-day wrestlers, even if they're on the larger side, are not inflexible. Again, I'm telling you, I'm super, super flexible. I'll teach you. You don't have to teach me. You really don't have to. Ah, no, I'm about to explode. Fuck. Gains Sega Motorcycle gains 5 from this. Oh, what, like, what was it? Road Rager or something like that. I'm about as flexible as Alexa Bliss. That's flexible. I'll give you that. Alexa Bliss is not a, she's not a stiff worker. I mean, I suppose I wouldn't mind it. Would pay good money to see Geeky fight Chuck Norris. I don't know if I want to do that. Frankly, I don't know who would win. GG. Thank you. That's why I went into gymnastics. I've been kind of thinking about maybe going into gymnastics as well. Just to get myself to that point, you know? Oh! Fuck me. We'll say, though, that I prefer this over Mario Kart on this system. Although I think most people would tend to agree with that sentiment, because Super Mario Kart is not that great. And that's fine. It's the first of its... It is the first of the series, so... Feels like it, though. Fuck. This guy reminds me of that retro purple background. I forgot the name of the background. Oh, what, like the meme? The one where it's like the neon background and then the custom text. Fuck me. Normally has the sun in the background. Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking of. I'm getting Space Harrier flashbacks. Yeah, kinda. Space Harrier. Yeah, I kind of figured that I would be kind of struggling on this track. It's the last one, and it feels... It's a pretty hard first track for what's the Beginner's Cup. So, yeah. It is a pretty hard track for the Beginner's Cup. Not going to lie. Oh, buddy, no. Oh. Oh. I might. I just might. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Okay, good. Slow down. I don't say that often. But please don't go so fast. Whoa. Yeah, baby. It's very 80s. Remember, there's a movie called Spaceballs. I know of Spaceballs, but I've never seen it. Woo! Nice. Be surprised in her size and basically look kind of like her without the ridiculous makeup and style. I'm guessing she's physically strong. She's as physically strong as me. I'm considered a near Olympic scales. Wow. I'm almost tempted to take you up on your offer. That being said, I don't know if you're serious or not. And it's fine if you aren't. It is okay. I'm not expecting a person I met over the internet to be a teacher. Especially since they have their own light. But yeah. I'm quite serious. I might have to consider it then. Anyway, let's learn about Metroid. We're gonna be taken through. Thought it was N64. The graphics make me nauseous. Well, lucky for you, the graphics are gone. There will be no more graphics. I'm gonna be a personal trainer. I just give you things you could do to teach yourself. Why don't you get my Discord message? No, this was not Nintendo 64. This was, in fact, Super Nintendo. My guy. My dude. Geek Tendo. Guys, I need you to look at this right now. I need you to look at this. I need you to look at this good stuff right here, right now. Look at what my boy made. It was Super Game Boy. It sure was. Look at this. Look at this boy. I love it. Oh my god. I love it. It's so cool. This is so cool. Granted, I don't know if I'm gonna do more Persona 5 after I'm done, but oh boy. I want one with Henry. I feel like if you recolored him and made him like Henry's colors, I feel like that would be really cute. But this is so cool. This is so cool. I love this. I'm watching it over and over again because I really can't believe it. He needs the afro? He sure does. This boy needs to be out on the town 24/7. Bessie needs to be out on the town all the time. I love it. I love this, mech. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I love this a lot. I'm like grinning ear to ear back here. This is so cool. And I imagine they are gonna add sound to this. Imagine Geeky dressed as Afro Morgana for Halloween. I mean, I might. I might one year. I feel like that would be kind of funny. I feel like that would be on point. That would be on fucking point. From me. Let's learn about Metroid. Why not? Now, chat. Obviously, I don't know your experience. Yeah, for some reason the audio is just not working for me. Are you currently working to sort of get that fixed? I want to see Geeky as Sans. I'm sure there are artists out there. They're taking commissions. You don't have to do that, though. It's okay. How much does Mech cost to commission him? I don't know if Mech is taking commissions right now. I mean, after drawing Plink in different costumes for a month, I can't imagine that you would be taking commissions at this time. I figure you would want a break. I'm currently not. Yeah, I figured. Anyways. Yeah, pretty much taking a little break. I mean, as an in-ring entrance for your match with Kenny Omega. Oh no, you've seen the video. For those who are not sure what she's talking about. Those who are not sure what she's talking about. During the 5th episode of AEW's Dynamite show. Sans. Yes, Sans. Sans is involved, but Kenny Omega, the current world champion of AEW, came out in his Halloween costume Does sorry. Does Geek have a cat? Sorry. Does Geek have a cat in real life, and is its name Morgana? Yes and no. I have a cat, but his name is not Morgana. His name is Henry, and he is the worst boy of all time, but also the best boy of all time, which is why I love him very much. Anyways, Kenny Omega in Sans outfit. Let's see that. Let's see that. Why don't we? Let's see that right now. Kenny Omega. Sans! I think he did one year as Asgore, too. There was one where the Young Bucks dressed as Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter. Saw the video later, Flarshine. I liked the video. Thanks. That was my last pony video, and I feel like it's a nice way to go out. It was a nice way to sort of leave that part of me behind. Now, AW, don't come for me, please. I wouldn't appreciate it if you came for me. How Toby Fox put Sans over. Did he dress as Asgore? How did I miss that? Well, he dressed as another Undertale character in New Japan. But first, for the benefit of those who've never seen it, okay, good. Cleaner. Henry gets fed daily while Joker refuses to give Morgana a fish dinner, basically. This is very, very, wow. This is very prophetic, I would say. This is very prophetic for what the current storyline is in AEW right now with the Elite. Yeah, they were popping off with this. Like, they literally did this. Remade it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. My god. He even entered the fucking Megalovania. The best part about this is Jim Ross's reaction.
And the report is first from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 215 pounds, he is el mega campeón de Triple-A, Kenny Omega!
Well, Kenny Omega, Halloween starting early for him as he calls on the power of sand.
X-fucking-Caliber! He calls on the power of Sans from Undertale!
Well, Kenny Omega, Halloween starting early for him as he calls on the power of sand. And that video, I think we can read a lot into that video.
Imagine if he had Gaster Blasters.
The struggles, the mental struggles that Kenny Omega has faced, the weights that hang over his head. Right. Are you saying Kenny Omega has mental illness? I'm saying...
What the
I'm saying that he is...
JR! Are you saying Kenny has a mental illness? What are you saying?
And I'm upset. I don't even want to celebrate Halloween. Hey kids, don't come by my house. Candy to be on a porch.
JR is just so fucking salty. He can't believe that it's happening. He's like, I don't even want Halloween. Don't come by my house. Meanwhile, Michael Cole is like, Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z. What? Did that happen? Jim Ross is just confused. He is. Yeah. Jim Ross has a bit of salt to him. But, I feel like in AEW, that's somewhat of his charm. Although, given how Kenny was a face at the time, that was somewhat unprofessional of him. Like, being incensed over the Ghostbusters costumes on last week's Dynamite. That makes sense because Kenny and the Bucks and the Elite are heels. So, you know, you can write it off. Yeah, New Day's entrance was with Saiyan armor. Wasn't that, like, at WrestleMania 32? Because I remember that. You're gonna have a bad time. I feel like he doesn't understand that anything post-1980 makes sense to him. I would imagine, like, here's the thing. I'm not expecting him to know what the fuck a Sans Undertale is, you know? But the line about, are you saying he has a mental illness? I'm just like, whoa, okay. Meanwhile, Excalibur is like flustered for like 3 seconds. He has no clue what to say. He has absolutely zero clue of what to say, and it's funny. Also, Dean is streaming at the moment. We should rate him after this. Hold on. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. Metroid. Story explained. Let's do Nintendo Life.
Avian features.
I started watching that a little bit ago, but I was like, you know what? I'll react to it on stream. Or at least I will kind of talk it through on stream. I looked at the coal mine. That shit was hilarious. Thank you for that, Geeky. The coal mine had its moments.
Our story begins with Samus Aran living with her parents on the planet K2L, an Earth colony neighboring the planet Zebus. At the time, Zebus was a colony of the prolific Chozo race, an ancient and technologically advanced species of bipedal aliens that bore distinctly avian features. Samus and the rest of the colonists on K2L lived in peace for some years, until a coalition of alien races known as the Space Pirates raided the planet, killing vast swathes of its inhabitants.
Yeah, exactly. Class is in session, so shut the fuck up and listen.
Amongst the invaders was the high-ranking space pirate of an unknown species called Ridley.
I would just like to say that Ridley being the captain of a space pirate thing, well, he literally looks like a pterodactyl starved. It's really funny to me.
Ridley was renowned for his cruelty and his malice, and was prone to slaughtering anyone and anything without hesitation. Samus naively attempted to befriend Ridley, and in response, Ridley attempted to kill her. Samus's mother managed to stop her daughter from dying at Ridley's hand, and was brutally murdered herself by the space pirate leader in front of the young girl. The colony had issued an emergency distress call to which the Chozo on Zebus responded, but too late. Samus's father sacrificed himself to destroy the space pirate mothership, leaving Samus without a mother or a father.
I think the Chozos would say that humans bore distinctly ape-like characteristics. So the Chozos are not humans, right? They are a sub-race of humans. Is that correct? Am I getting this right? Because when I look at Samus here, that's human. She looks like a human woman, alright? But there is a lot of media where aliens look like humans. I mean, we literally talked about Invincible. Omni-Man is literally an alien, even though that, you know, he looks like a human. And even Superman, he's an alien, even though he looks exactly like a normal man. Yeah.
When the Chozo found her, they adopted her and took her back to Zebes. Without any way to leave the planet, Ridley was stranded on K2L, but survived long enough to be extracted by subsisting on the corpses of the dead colonists.
I mean, I think the Chozos have no relation to humans. Planet Zebes. Okay. Oh, okay. I got her race mixed up with the Chozos for a second. Oops.
Adopted her and took her back to Zebes. Without any way to leave the planet, Ridley was stranded on K2L, but survived long enough to be extracted by subsisting on the corpses of the dead colonists.
Cannibalism? In my Nintendo game? Wow.
Samus was subsequently raised on Zebes. The Chozo trained her to become a warrior and even infused her with their DNA in order to survive the harsh climate of her new home, eventually gifting her her signature power suit. Years passed and Samus eventually joined the Federation Police, a position which brought her into contact with Adam Malkovich of the Galactic Federation Army. Following a space pirate raid on Zebes that resulted in the deaths of countless Chozo, Samus joined the Galactic Federation Army under the command of Malkovich. After an undisclosed amount of time, Samus left the Galactic Federation Army and disappeared to unknown parts of the galaxy. She was later rediscovered by the Federation, having become a renowned bounty hunter with numerous impressive attacks on the space pirate menace.
Samus is a cannibal? It looks like it. It certainly looks like that she may be cannibalist. She may be cannibal woman.
The Galactic Federation learned of an artificial life form created by the Chozo.
Okay, even if she's 6'3", she's off my dating list. I don't really think she cares too much, frankly. I don't think she would care. I don't really think that she's of the romantic type.
Known as Metroids, which had the ability to feed on raw energy from organic and even inorganic sources. During a mission to recover these specimens, a Federation crew were attacked and killed by a band of space pirates, ultimately leaving the Metroids in the hands of the rival faction. Upon discovering that the space pirates were operating out of Zebes, Samus was enlisted by the Federation to neutralize the threat on her adoptive home world. Under the planet's surface, Samus encountered Kraid, a swollen, lumbering space pirate of rank that towered over her, but Samus was able to defeat the Titan and continue her exploration to the heart of the space pirate base. Unbeknownst to her, her arch-nemesis Ridley had been monitoring her progress and flew down to the planet to intercept her. He too was unable to defeat Samus, and so she was able to discover that the space pirates had misjudged the Metroid's intelligence, resulting in a catastrophic outbreak that resulted in countless of Zebesians, a common species within the space pirate ranks that became eponymous from their inhabitation of the planet, being drained of their life energy by the alien creatures.
Oh,
Samus
goodness.
quickly learned that the Metroids have a
I like that the space pirates are true aliens and look nothing like humans. Yeah, I know. If you didn't, if you took one look at Ridley, you would think that he would have no autonomy, because he looks completely feral. He looks almost starved. But he apparently has a sense of, you know, being. He's capable of complex thought, is what I'm getting from this.
Drained of their life energy by the alien creatures. Samus quickly learned that the Metroids have a significant weakness to cold, allowing her to use her ice beam to destroy the creatures that were blocking her way forward. After further exploration, Samus came face to face with Mother Brain, a Chozo-created biological supercomputer that had been rebuilt by the space pirates for their own ends. Mother Brain was unharmed by the Metroids in her chamber, but Samus managed to successfully defeat her and end the space pirate presence on Zebes at last due to Mother Brain's own failsafe self-destruct mechanism. Upon leaving the planet's atmosphere, Samus was intercepted by another group of space pirates, shooting her back down to the planet's surface. The resultant impact destroyed Samus's power suit, and she was forced to infiltrate the space pirate mothership, which had safely landed nearby in only her Zero suit, an outfit that granted her more flexibility, but at the cost of any notable protection from harm or viable killing options. Upon being discovered, Samus was forced to enter a network of Chozo ruins. Within the ruins, she found a ruins test designed for warriors to prove their worth, which she succeeded in doing so and was given possession of the fully powered suit, granting her the power she needed to annihilate not only the Zebesians attempting to keep her on the planet, but a monstrous robotic likeness of Ridley, before blasting back into space on a stolen space pirate escape vessel.
Okay, so Mecha Ridley. not the same as normal Ridley. Am I getting that right? Sure are a ton of space pirates. There sure are. It's like a whole family of them. It makes me think of Guardians of the Galaxy, which had a game that came out that I would like to play, but I probably won't because it has licensed music. Sad, sad, sad days. I am checking my thing real fast. Checking my tweeters and all that good shite.
A few years later, Samus intercepted a pirate distress signal and headed towards its source, the frigate Orpheon, in order to discover...
It has what? Sorry, I was checking my thing. I was saying yes, there are a lot of space pirates. Oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy game. It has a lot of licensed music, which means I wouldn't be able to play it on stream because record companies would find those streams like a heat-seeking missile and nuke them from orbit.
A few years later, Samus intercepted a pirate distress signal and headed towards its source, the frigate Orpheon, in order to discover its origin. On this vessel, against all expectations, she witnessed Ridley, alive and heavily enhanced with cybernetics. She followed him down to the surface of Talon 4, the planet on which Orpheon was orbiting. Like so many other planets in the system, Talon 4 was a ruined colony of the Chozo and was littered with ruins of the ancient race. Through her journey, Samus learned that decades prior, a meteor had struck the planet, letting loose a highly volatile substance known as phazon that drastically affected the natural balance of the native populace. Meta Ridley confronted Samus before she could venture towards the source of the phazon, and despite another heated battle, Ridley was once again defeated by his nemesis, with his ultimate fate unclear. Within the impact crater, Samus found a Metroid referred to as Metroid Prime, so heavily mutated by phazon as to be unrecognizable.
They said the name!
Upon its defeat, Metroid Prime ripped Samus's recently acquired phazon suit from her and escaped the planet as its home began to fall in around them. Samus too was able to escape the impact crater and leave Talon 4 for whatever adventure awaited her next.
Oh wow, so Metroid Prime has a bit less going on, it sounds like.
Samus was hired by the Galactic Federation once again, this time to investigate a mysterious message claiming the secret to ultimate power lies in the Alembic Cluster. Upon arriving, it was clear that bounty hunters from other factions had also heard the message. These hunters were Trace, a member of the loathed Kryken Empire on a murderous rite of passage, Kandon, a genetically enhanced Enoma super soldier, Weevil, a cybernetic space pirate Samus had all but killed on Zebus, Spire, the last of the ancient Diamant species, Noxus, a Vozon determined not to let the promised power fall into the wrong hands, and Silux, a bounty hunter of an unknown species with an insurmountable hatred for the Galactic Federation.
I recognize at least two of these guys from, like, Smash Brothers spirits. So hey, I know where they're from now. They're from Metroid Prime Hunters, which was on what? Metroid Prime DS. On DS. Had fun. See you, Logan and Henry. I'll see you soon, Ashley. Thank you for stopping by. It was very nice to have you here.
Fighting against one another at each turn, the 7 bounty hunters discovered the Alembic Cannon, a weapon that would allow one to enter the other dimensional structure known as the Oubliette and seize the ultimate power. Samus came to learn that the cluster's inhabitants, the Alembics, were attacked by a creature known as Gorilla and were forced to sacrifice themselves so that Gorilla could be sealed away. Upon entering the Oubliette, it was revealed that it was Gorilla who had broadcast the message to draw the hunters there, tricking them into allowing it once again to access and ravage the galaxy. It absorbed the potency of all the other hunters, leaving Samus to defeat it single-handedly. After a death-defying struggle, Gorilla was defeated, and all 7 bounty hunters were able to escape back into normal space. Wasting no time, the Galactic Federation once again enlisted Samus's help, this time to...
That kind of sounds like that these bounty hunters have, like, no big story significance aside from this one thing. Gorilla may show up again. I don't know. We'll see.
Wasting no time, the Galactic Federation once again enlisted Samus's help, this time to investigate a missing squadron of Marines. She followed their distress signal to Ether, a planet experiencing raging dimensional anomalies. Upon her arrival, she found the entire squadron lying dead. Samus also made first contact with the previously defeated Metroid Prime, now donning her Phazon suit and taking the form that would be known as Dark Samus. Pursuing her doppelganger, she delved into a portal to Dark Ether, a parallel to the planet she arrived on. Caught in the planet's toxic atmosphere, she was forced to retreat back through the portal barely alive. Evidence of an intelligent species, the Luminoth, caught her attention. A high-ranking individual called Umos spoke with her and detailed that a meteoric collision caused their planet to split dimensionally, giving the malevolent Ing species the ability to cross from Dark Ether to Ether and hunt the Luminoth to borderline.
The bounty hunter designs are pretty cool. They are pretty cool. And it is kind of obvious that a lot of them are, you know, other alien races, because a lot of them are not they don't really adhere to like a humanoid characteristics, do they? Some of them don't even look like they have armor on at all. They literally are just what they are.
And Ing species the ability to cross from Dark Ether to Ether and hunt the Luminoth to borderline extinction. Samus agreed to return the light of Ether to the Luminoth, and so traversed both versions of the planet to secure it. After numerous encounters with Dark Samus, Samus infiltrated the inner sanctum of the Sky Temple and defeated the Emperor Ing, who had been hoarding the last of the light energy keeping Dark Ether together. As the shadowy planet fell apart, Samus was accosted once again by Dark Samus, who was once again defeated by the original bounty hunter. Samus escaped Dark Ether as Dark Samus disintegrated, leading Samus to believe that the Metroid Prime had been truly defeated. Ether was returned to its original state, and the Luminoth were able to continue their peaceful existence.
Metroid Prime isn't dead, is it? It sure fucking isn't. I mean, why else would we have another game?
Her next
Right there.
mission brought Samus back to the Federation alongside 3 fellow bounty hunters, Gore, Rundus, and Gandrada. The 4 were tasked with delivering a vaccine to a Federation-created biological supercomputer designated Aurora, which had become infected with a virus formulated by the Space Pirates. Before they could embark, Space Pirates invoked an attack on the planet Norian, directly below the Federation vessel in which their mission was briefed. All 4 bounty hunters traveled down to the surface to fend off the invaders. During the battle, the Federation became aware of the Space Pirates' plan to delay any response to a gigantic phazon-rich biological entity known as a Leviathan that was on a collision course with the planet, thus infecting the planet with the toxic substance and finally bringing to light the truth about the supposed meteors that had crashed on Talon 4 and Ether. In the struggle to ward off the attackers and focus on the Leviathan, Samus was confronted by Meta Ridley yet again. No sooner had Samus fended off her nemesis than Dark Samus appeared, teeming with phazon and very much alive. Blasting the bounty hunters with phazon, Dark Samus retreated, and a barely conscious
I can remember briefly playing Metroid Prime 3 with a friend of mine. I would like to get into other 3D Metroid games, though. I would like to just get into Metroid in general. I feel like if I gave it the time, I think it would be one of my top 5 favorite Nintendo series. This seems like it would be right up my alley.
Samus was able to activate a Norian defense cannon and destroy the Leviathan before it could collide with the planet's surface. As a result of the conflict with Dark Samus, Samus and the other bounty hunters' bodies had become naturally producing phazon. Federation scientists chose to alter Samus's power suit to be able to control her phazon supply and enhance her combat abilities.
So phazon became a part of her biology? That's really strange.
Several other Leviathans had been found to be on a similar collision course with other planets, and it was up to Samus to stop them from fulfilling their infectious goal. Though successful in destroying the oncoming Leviathans, Samus was forced to reluctantly engage with her bounty hunter comrades, now corrupted by the phazon their bodies were producing. Intelligence referring to the location of the Space Pirates' homeworld fell into the lap of the Federation, allowing them and Samus to attack the heart of the pirates' operation. She was yet again forced into battle with her nemesis, now taking on the phazon-enhanced form Omega Ridley.
E123 Ridley.
As always, Samus was victorious, but an Aurora unit of the same design as the one on Norian had been stolen by the Space Pirates.
They do give you a brief recap of the previous games at the beginning of Dread, though. Not as expansive as this, though. I will admit that I am having a bit of a hard time keeping things together because I don't know if it's like I'm ADHD or something like that, but a lot of like comprehensive stuff like this I need to watch multiple times in order for me to sort of fully comprehend it, you know? Although I think that's really just a thing with anyone. The first time you hear something, especially as comprehensive as this, you're not going to remember everything the first time around.
During the ongoing feud. Discovering the source of the Leviathans, Samus and the Federation headed to the planet Phase, where all Phazon originated from. Whilst the Federation forces battled the space pirates, Samus delved into the planet's inner sanctum, found the stolen Aurora unit, and came face to face with Dark Samus for one final confrontation. Upon Dark Samus's defeat, it merged itself with the Aurora unit, forcing Samus to destroy the Metroid Prime and now corrupted Aurora unit, setting a chain reaction in motion that caused the destruction of not only Phase, but of all Phazon in the galaxy, including that residing in Samus's body. Her mission was a success and Phazon was no longer a threat, but at the cost of many lives, including those of her fellow bounty hunters.
Man.
The Galactic Federation began testing.
This is canon too, huh? This is canon too, huh? Well, let's hear it.
The Galactic Federation began testing a new system of mech suits for their ground troops, modeled after Samus's own power suit. They were first deployed in the Bermuda system to tackle a space pirate threat and test their battle readiness, but complications forced Samus to intervene and save the Marines from the local forces. The Marines continued to tackle the space pirate threat after being saved and came upon a space pirate facility holding Metroid eggs, and decided to take one back with them for further analysis. Continuing to scour the system for their enemy, the Marines became aware that Samus had been captured by the space pirates and was now under their influence, essentially mind-controlling her. The Federation Marines were able to subdue Samus and break her out of her mind-controlled state, allowing her and the Marines to take out the space pirates and complete their mission.
So that's basically a side story that has no bearing on anything else, it sounds like. You can just skip this one, it feels like.
In time, the Galactic Federation came to the conclusion that Metroids as a species were too much of a risk to the galaxy. As such, they entrusted Samus with the task of traveling to their planet of origin, SR388, in order to eradicate the species once and for all. As she explored this alien world, she discovered Metroids in various stages of their development, from the commonly found larval form to the gigantic Amiga Metroid, a terrifying bipedal monstrosity with rows of teeth and a thick armored exoskeleton. As Samus tracked down and killed each and every Metroid, she eventually reached the heart of the Metroid's den and a colossal Queen Metroid. With this behemoth finally defeated, Samus believed the Metroid species was finally extinct, although shortly afterwards she stumbled upon a single Metroid egg which began to hatch as she approached. The Metroid infant immediately and erroneously treated Samus as though it were its mother, boldly contrasting the aggression she was used to from this species. In a compassionate turn, Samus took the infant with her to her gunship in order to keep it safe. Before entering her ship, however, Ridley appeared, having seemingly regenerated much of his original organic form since his defeat as Amiga Ridley. This new form, Proteus Ridley, swooped down and snatched the
Ridley. Mecha Ridley. Fuck. Mecha Ridley. Omega Ridley. Proteus Ridley. How many forms does this guy got? How many forms does Ridley have? Eventually we're gonna get a Battlefield Ridley at some point.
And attempted to escape with it. Samus attacked Ridley to save the infant, defeating him once more, and with the infant unharmed, returned to her gunship to leave the planet.
Aww.
Meeting with the Federation, Samus decided to give the infant to a group of scientists on Ceres Station, believing they could learn from the infant and use that knowledge for the betterment of the galaxy. No sooner had she left that station, she received a distress call from the very same scientist she had just been speaking to. She returned to find that the space pirates had begun an assault on the vessel, so at once made her way through its corridors in order to secure the Metroid infant. Upon finding the infant, she was once again faced with her nemesis Ridley, now fully restored to his original organic state. After a brief battle, Ridley escaped with the infant to Zebus, with Samus trailing behind him. Upon reaching the planet, it became clear that the space pirates had once again taken control of their old base and intended to harness the power of the Metroids for their own ends. Samus was forced to finally slaughter her nemesis, as well as re-battle the monstrous Kraid and defeat two newly recruited high-ranking space pirates known as Dragon and Fantoon. As As she delved further into the space
Fantoon.
pirate's lair, she was met with newly cloned Metroids just as she had the first time she had returned to her adoptive home planet. As she defeated each one in turn, she was suddenly attacked by a Metroid larva several times larger than any she had seen before. It all but drained her of her life energy before suddenly releasing its grip on her. It hovered gingerly above her and began to chirp meekly, just like the infant Metroid
Oh,
Samus had
no.
saved on SR388, leaving Samus to believe that this was indeed the Metroid she had saved. Reaching ever deeper into Turian, Samus discovered that not only had the space pirate base been rebuilt, but so too had Mother Brain. When she reached her, however, she found that this time Mother Brain had been developed with a colossal bipedal body, allowing her to become mobile and a much greater threat. During their conflict, Mother Brain let out an
I imagine
intense
that's
blast
her.
of energy, crippling Samus and leaving her defenseless. As Samus awaited the killing blow, the infant burst in and began draining Mother Brain of the energy she had used to all but kill her victim and more besides. The infant transferred this energy to Samus as Mother Brain lie crumpled and spent, but using her last shreds of strength, she began attacking the infant directly as it healed Samus. Injured, the infant tried to attack Mother Brain again, only to be killed with a single finishing blow. Having now
Aw.
absorbed the power of Mother Brain's hyper beam, Samus annihilated the beast at last, bombarding it with its own energy until her foe collapsed and turned into dust. With Mother Brain's defeat, the self-destruct
An example of anger being a potent driving force.
sequence for the base began counting down, forcing Samus to escape to the surface and back into space.
Ah, that trope.
After a brief hospital admission to
Oh boy. Can't wait for this.
After a brief hospital admission to treat her injuries, Samus received a distress signal from a nearby vessel designated Bottle Ship. Upon her arrival, she discovered that a Federation vessel had also arrived to investigate, which happened to include a past comrade Anthony Higgs and her old commanding officer Adam Malkovich. Working together to further explore the ship, the team came across a small creature that took an intense interest in Samus. The team managed to find an information terminal that detailed Bottle Ship's purpose. It was a research station with the primary goal of creating and breeding bioweapons. More worryingly, the ship was created and staffed in secret by the Galactic Federation. Samus was then attacked by a large purple lizard-like creature that she eventually discovered was a new, more mature form of the
So this is literally a Hail Hydra sort of
creating
thing.
and breeding by the Galactic Federation.
That's
Samus was
crazy.
then attacked by a large purple lizard-like creature that she eventually discovered was a new, more mature form of the small creature that had been so intrigued by her earlier, only now much more aggressive. Samus was able to subdue the creature, letting it slink away to another part of the ship. The team became aware of a member of the troop that was systematically killing their fellow members, referred to as the Deleter. In seeking exactly who this was, they followed a tracking signal of the lizard-like creature, only to discover that it had matured yet again, revealing its fully grown form was in fact a clone of Ridley. They fought, and although Samus was the victor, Ridley was able to escape. Samus later learned that the Federation had used Ridley's blood and parts from the infant Metroid that were stuck on Samus's power suit in order to clone not only Ridley, but the Metroids as well. Armed with this new intel, Samus raced towards a secret section of the ship, Sector 0, but before she could even attempt to destroy what was contained within, she was shot by Adam.
Wow.
Adam then used her weakened state so that he could detach and destroy Sector 0 from Bottle Ship without Samus's interference, sacrificing himself in the process. Further exploration led Samus to find Ridley's clone again, only this time all that was left of him was a lifeless corpse. She then discovered the fruit of Bottle Ship's research, a fully developed Queen Metroid. She was successful in dispatching this creature, yet again ridding the galaxy of Metroids. Due to the deaths within the platoon of Marines, Samus was shunned by the Federation and left Bottle Ship as an outcast.
You know what? I think that's fine. After
With
that.
the Metroids extinct, the Galactic Federation decided to investigate SR388 further than had been possible before. Reluctantly, they asked Samus to act as an escort for a group of field researchers due to her knowledge of the planet and its dangers. As they attempted to seize the local fauna, a formless gelatinous being entered one of the indigenous animals, forcing Samus to kill it. The gelatinous being burst forth from the dead body and forced itself into Samus's power suit. Seemingly unharmed, Samus and the scientists left the surface, and she was bound to leave the system when all of a sudden she lost consciousness and her gunship crash landed on a nearby asteroid belt.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been also kind of waiting for Metroid 1. But then I literally just remembered, oh wait, Zero Mission is Metroid 1, but better.
Samus was safely ejected before the crash and was picked up by researchers from the BSL research station. They discovered the creature that had infected her was a parasite and designated it as the X-Parasite. Samus was so heavily infected that large parts of her power suit had to be surgically removed from her, but it wasn't enough. Thankfully, the scientists were able to determine that Metroids were created by the Chozo in order to directly combat the X, and through use of DNA from the infant Metroid, Samus was safely cured of all signs of the X. The cure had intrinsically altered her DNA to include portions identical to that of a Metroid, giving her the same vulnerability to cold as they had. Her physical appearance had also been dramatically changed due to the necessary surgery, dubbing her new suit the Fusion Suit in reference to her DNA mixing with that of the infant Metroid. This also led to her being fully able to absorb the X directly and safely for her own benefit, rather than infecting her again. Despite her weakened state and reputation with the Galactic Federation, they strong-armed her into investigating an unexplained explosion on the BSL, housing the collected creatures as well as the remnants of her infected power suit. She was issued with a new gunship equipped with an AI that she named Adam in memory of her deceased CO.
Aww.
Upon reaching the source of the
Oh, I've seen videos of Metroid Dread where she's talking with the AI. And I was like, why is it named Adam? Well, now I know.
Creatures as well as the remnants of her infected power suit. She was issued with a new gunship equipped with an AI that she named Adam in memory of her deceased CO. Upon reaching the source of the explosion, Samus discovered that the X had used parts of her power suit in order to replicate her, fully powered and equal in deadliness. No physical match for her former self, Samus was forced to flee. Dubbed the SAX, Samus had to avoid all possible confrontation with these X-Parasite versions of herself, and systematically went about the station discovering that the Galactic Federation was still determined to clone Metroids, and had succeeded in doing so. They had also been attempting to replicate Ridley using the corpse of his clone from Bottleship, but it seems that they were, at least in this instance, unsuccessful.
Why do you keep trying this? Why do you keep doing this? It failed the first time. Why do you insist? Are you just that hell-bent on this?
However, the X had no such difficulties, using his body as a template and once more reviving Samus's nemesis for her to defeat. Samus confronted her AI, even directly calling it Adam, having not done so directly before. The AI was confused, but began to adopt traits of her form.
You're very adamant, it seems, lol. Your scientists were so focused on whether or not they could that they never stopped to think about if they should.
Former CEO, and even helped Samus to thwart the Federation's cloning research. Acquiring upgrades throughout the station, Samus was eventually in a fit state to tackle the SAX. Upon its defeat, Samus was unable to absorb it as it fled into the ventilation system. She initiated the ship's self-destruct system so that none of its inhabitants would survive, but upon reaching the docking bay, she was not met with her ship, but rather an Amiga Metroid that had evolved and escaped its captivity. Despite being stronger than when she started, the Amiga Metroid all but killed Samus in a single hit. But before she was truly killed, the SAX reappeared and began trying to defeat the Metroid. Unsuccessful, the SAX was reduced to its original gelatinous form, allowing Samus to absorb it and regain her original strength. As the self-destruct timer counted down, the battle with the Amiga Metroid was decisive. Samus was able to slay the creature, board her ship, and leave BSL before it and SR-388 exploded. Having disobeyed orders again and destroying what the Federation considers valuable research, Samus now finds herself on the planet ZDR after receiving information that the X-Parasite has survived. Accompanied by her AI Adam, what will she discover as she embarks on her next adventure?
Samus had crazy plot armor. She really did, yeah. Like, literally a fucking another version of herself got cloned from a virus. And then when that virus was defeated, she got actual plot armor. She got her armor back. But yeah, I'd imagine in canon she is now a Federation rogue. So maybe that explains why these robots here are after her in Metroid Dread. Because the Federation is after her. So yeah. Now I want to play Metroid Dread. We'll we'll probably start playing that next week. I feel like that would be kind of fun. I have not played any of the other Metroid games all the way through. But I wouldn't mind playing Metroid Dread, and maybe after that some of the other ones. Not as thoroughly as someone like Dean does for Metroid Fusion, but I would definitely like to play them because again, I feel like I would enjoy this series if I gave it a chance. For now, though, I need to go and read some more of my required reading for college. I'm gonna send everyone over to Dean's chat. I appreciate everyone for hanging out with me this evening. I feel like I'm gonna do some more of these kind of chilled out streams where we just talk about stuff during the weekdays. Like I said at the beginning, because they don't require a lot of planning on my front, and I can just kind of do what I want to do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get Dean up and going. He's playing, I think, DMC Devil May Cry, so that should be fun. And he has Cole on there. Cole is very nice. She's a very good person. And so is Dean. Obviously. Yeah. I'm gonna go and read, because I need to go do that, unfortunately. Night, guys. Thanks once again, Meg, for the new intro. I can't wait to see the finished version. And, I'll see you Friday. Actually, no, not Friday. Probably Thursday, because I have a lot of stuff going on Friday. But yeah, bye, guys. Stay safe. I love you very much.